Q16 here, and I'm going to be talking about today my first semester at Hunter College. I just recently transferred over from Hostos Community College, and I had a great time from those 2 years that I was at Hostos. A lot of good friends, a lot of great people, intense. I go into this 4-year school and everything's just to itself. Like, everything's independent. Everything about Hunter College is just all to itself. I'm over here having nostalgic thoughts because as I was a little kid, I always wanted to go there because my dad worked in the city in the Plaza Hotel when I was growing up, and he would go to college and take classes there at nighttime as well. And he was finishing his bachelor's degree in foreign language. Well, Dad, when I grow up, I want to go to that college. No way. I mean, there's a lot of other foreign colleges, but I can't say. I'm on my second semester now. I just finished my first, and I hope that this second semester goes well. But what got me by surprise was that when I took this introduction course for urban studies, this professor has driven us to the ground so far down, 6 feet below, with all the work that she had given us, and it was just insane. I can't complain about it very much because it got me ready for this following 200 class, but for it to be an introduction class and to prepare me so well that the material in that introduction class was available in the 200 class, it kind of shows you how intense that class is. So I go over here and I'm in the classroom and I'm there super early, and I promised myself I would never be the first one in that class again because it was just super awkward. It's an introduction course. Half the people there were freshmen, other people were just taking it because it was elective, and very few, like me, were the ones there because it was actually a part of their major. We would start going through the process of this class, Once I'm in there, I'm just like, wow, this is not a very bad class. The setting's very nice, it's a good proportion, and yeah, it was pretty suave. So then midterms come along, then the finals. She had given us so much work for the finals, and it was just, then the other classes were great as well. I had music theory, and it was really cool. Like, I applaud, I commemorate Hunter College for its diversity. It makes me feel at home really. Being Latino, yes, I am Latino. I am Dominican and Panamanian. And, oye, man, 5 pesos, déjame ahí, oye, no, déjame comprar, déjame limpiarlo. Come on. I realized that most of the colleagues that were acquainted with me by the end of the semester in my introduction class thought I was white. Most of them thought I was white because of my complexion. And that just goes to show you gotta break stereotypes. The first semester was also tough because it was a lot of intense work. Compared to Hunter, the big difference that was most important to me that helped me get through those 2 years was the amount of how comfortable you felt in that school. If you don't feel comfortable in your college, you're going to fail, or you're going to have such a hard time being there. Like, I was just walking around looking at walls. It was just, I didn't know where to go. I was taking extra credit things, opportunities from these professors. I didn't even arrive to them, or when I did, it wasn't the right extra credit event that I had to attend. It was just bizarre to me, really. I still passed my classes. Some of the teachers, besides that one-on-one professor, it was really great. But I did so much studying that I never really got the chance to put time into having a serious one-to-one talk with the club members there. A lot of the club members reached out to the students, and that's what also made the atmosphere in Hunter a bit more at ease. But then when I entered one club, I realized that I was the only guy there. Why? Because Hunter College is only a women's college. So it was a women's college, and now it has accepted many more diverse age and sex type. YouTubers out there, if you want to talk about any questions about my first experience at Hunter College, what would I have done in my first semester, what wouldn't I do in my first semester, and I can tell you right now what I wouldn't have done is eat a bunch of snacks that was junk food while studying. And don't be too quick to take phone numbers, because a lot of people take your phone numbers and then they don't write back to you. Then you depend on them for notes, and then it'll get back to you, and then you're stuck on what's going on in class. It's a mess. So be your own man when you go to Hunter College. Be yourself, and don't give up on originality. Originality goes so far, because one classroom you're one person, and then the next person you're another person, and the next classroom you're another person. Dude, those acquaintances are gonna find out one way or another, and if you start putting up a front, they're not gonna want to talk to you. Be yourself wherever you go. I really look forward to helping out you guys. If you guys have any questions, you guys need me with anything, let me know, man, and I'll be here for you. You need some tips on music, got some guitar riffs for you, and man. And so it was a nice chat, a nice check-in with all y'all. This is Ernesto Antonio Lorente Jr., aka Mr. Chewy 16. I did this when I was 16 years old, and I obviously love Star Wars. So now that I'm 22 and in college, I think it's time to take as much advantage of time. That's something that makes sense to it. I'm worn out. Good night, guys, or good morning, whatever. Mr. Chewy 16 out.